Hi guys, Gez B in the UK with an update video for you on not only LiveGood, but I'm also going to be covering the lead source that I mentioned in my last video, which I did on, I believe it was Monday the 31st, so just over, well, just under a week ago. I've just gone onto the channel now, so it was the video titled LiveGood, my new lead source surprised me, already getting pre-enrollees. So I want to go over this lead source because I've been pleasantly surprised, because if you've watched that video, you'll see that it was something I'd used the year before, wasn't too happy with the results back then, but in part with lead promotion platforms and everything, their delivery, if you like, can only be as good as the offer that you're actually promoting, equally your subject lines, your email content, your sales marketing message, and also if you're promoting a product, let's be honest, that people actually want. You've got to have something that ticks a few boxes for people, whether that's saving money, making money. Is it a product that they want to use themselves? Is the price going to be a problem? If you've got anything with a high ticket price, it can be difficult for people to buy into whatever it is you're promoting. So, yeah, I think with the LiveGood opportunity, and there's a few other programs I'm looking to promote with this now that I've seen the early results on this. But yeah, LiveGood certainly ticks the boxes because we've got a platform here. If I just go to the site, let's just go to the home. I just was checking on earnings last week. I got paid just shy of $55. But if we go to the home page again, what I love about LiveGood, we've got an on-trend, in-demand product. So we've got health and nutritional supplies, and that's not all they're going to restrict themselves as we go forward in the coming months and years. They're going to develop this out that will have other product lines. But if you think of LiveGood at the moment as a membership-based company, an opportunity, very much like as if you were a trade member of Costco, or you've got Amazon Prime, people subscribe to like Disney Plus channels, all that sort of thing. So the membership idea is very sort of big at the moment. People are used to it and they understand that by being a member, they're going to get benefits. Now, the benefits of being a member with LiveGood is obviously we get huge reductions on the normal retail price. You obviously can buy from LiveGood at normal retail. That option is there if you don't want to pay the membership. But considering the savings you're going to get, it's almost crazy not to do it, because you've only got to order a couple of products and you've got more than your monthly membership back anyway. Plus, as I've documented in my other videos, by being a member of LiveGood, you get entered into their matrix system, which can be as passive as you want it to be. You can just step back, not even think about it. But as this company builds over time, those people coming in below you who become members, at some stage, some of them will fall in your matrix below you. You then earn 2.5% of the $9.95 membership fees that are being paid. And that goes down to either 12 or 13 levels, depending on whether you become a bronze. Because if you don't want to recruit anyone, you'll just be a member and that thing will happen below you without you even having to think about it. But if you're looking to promote the business, there are different levels that you would need to hit, which can sort of increase the percentage you can get back out of the matrix system. Overall, with this business, there's 6 different ways to earn out of it. So it's a great business opportunity. And what I like about it, you've got a company that's fully behind their products. They offer a 90-day money back guarantee, even on an empty bottle. So even if you've used the product and you're just not happy with it, you ship it back to them within the 90 days, you've got a full refund. If you decide to become a member, there's a cut-off period there. If you haven't actually used your membership and ordered any product, you can cancel there and get a refund. Obviously, if you've made use of the membership, you wouldn't get a refund then, because you've obviously made use of the service. But if you have a change of mind, you paid your fees and then you suddenly realise with it, I'm not really going to use this, they cover you there as well. So good company, good ethics, great product range. But obviously this video is going to talk about the lead source I've gone back to, which I sort of went over in the last video. Now, you've got different ways. They give you websites you can actually choose to promote to get people to come and have a look at the business. If I go down here, you've got the standard LiveGood site, which will show prices at retail. It will give an overview. It will mention about membership, etc. It says you can also join as an affiliate on this site. However, the main focus of this particular site is the products. You then have the tour page, which is what I generally would send people to and what I'm actively marketing. So this is where they would learn about the business opportunity with LiveGood. So you'd send them to that. And then there is the standard retail site. And also they do now some specific product pages as well, which you can send people to. The alternative, if you're not going to do online marketing, is obviously just word of mouth. You could introduce friends, family, whoever you meet in your everyday life. You could be handing out flyers, business cards, whatever you want to do. But for me, we live in very much an online world. People are used to checking their mobiles daily, emails, etc. So I choose online marketing. Now, with that, obviously you can look at different, let's go to the statistics page. There's different sort of sources. You can go traffic exchanges, you can do solo ads, just so many options out there, guys. And since I've joined with LiveGood, tail end of December 2022, use various different sources. And this is one of the things that's kind of been disappointed about solo ads and buying sort of traffic from those vendors. Now, I'm not tarring everyone with the same brush. Some are good, but some I do question the quality of the traffic they're sending. And if in fact they're incentivizing people just to click through, and that's how they're getting paid, because they often don't go on to sort of upgrade. You can see what's been happening in the last few days, and this is why, when did I do the last video? The 31st. Now, you can see steadily since I last did the video about this traffic source, I've been getting pre-enrollees most days. I sent the latest email out on a different time slot, so I haven't seen anything as of today, but you can see already, if we track back to that Monday, one pre-enrollee there. We had an upgrade as well, so that was fantastic. And that person came from the email I sent out on the 30th, which I'll show you that in a second, because what I love about LiveGood, you can actually use source code, so you can track exactly where they've come from. But you can see here, every day sort of getting pre-enrollees, and we've had a few healthy days there. Wednesday the 2nd, we had 3. Friday just gone, we've had 3. Thursday 2. Yesterday we had 1. And again, the traffic will kind of vary out. Let's go down. 26, we had 1 through. But now if I take you to the source statistics, this is where we can track down and see the first of, right, this is the one that was sent on the 30th of July. Now, obviously, I just put myleadgensecret, had 256 overall. We had 3 pre-enrollees and we had 1 upgrade. The chap who did the upgrade literally just went straight through. He didn't even bother to mess around with the pre-enrollee bit, so that was encouraging. But he actually came through on that lead source. You can see on the 4th, 3 again. The 3rd of August, we had 2 pre-enrollees. The 1st. So if we go down to these ones again, which are the same source, we've got 1 there. I think that was the very first one I did. Don't know if there was any others here, but you can see, guys, when I do like YouTube videos or I'm doing Facebook posts, you give it a source code, so at least you can track what's coming through on that. But yeah, I mean, literally since I've got back in with these guys, I've been pleasantly surprised that pre-enrollees are coming through, and not in stupid numbers, because what tends to happen when you buy traffic sources from solo ad providers, you'll often buy 100 visitors or clicks, whatever you want to call it. And where it starts to look a bit suspect is you've ordered the 100, you then get the hits, and you're getting high numbers will sign up. And yet that's all that'll ever happen. This is where I start to question if it's almost like they're just paying people just to follow through and put in a junk email address, etc., because they never seem to upgrade. Even with the follow-up. Now, LiveGood do a fantastic job in the background. Once you've got them to the tour page, let's actually have a look at that so you can see. I'm sure for those of you who watched my videos before, you'll know this one, but let's go over there just so you can have a look. So where you're effectively driving your prospects to is the tour page. They fill in their details there. They then can watch a 6-minute video that's been done by the CEO, Ben Galinsky. It's a great little overview video, just sort of condenses everything in 6 minutes, and they'll pretty much get a feel if this is the right sort of opportunity for them. But even if they don't like it from a business point of view, I think what they can see about the discounting on the products is enough to get most people sort of excited enough to join. Let's go back to here. Where have I gone now? Sorry, I've lost me place here. Let's go back to the statistics. Yeah. So again, the beauty of this is we can track, we can see our daily stats. I mean, even since I've gone away from that page, we've had a couple more visitors. So the key thing is, obviously, with this new source, I'm obviously tracking it, detailing it out. And as you can see there, guys, that's on LiveGood's site. So it's in black and white there. Traffic's coming through, getting pre-enrollees. Because I'd rather have 1 or 2 pre-enrollees every day. Because then at the end of the month, you've got, anywhere from 30 to 60 new prospects looking at this business. And even if I had 1 a week, obviously I'd like more than that. But if I have 1 upgrade a week, happy days, because I'm in this for the long haul. Want to build this nice, slow and steady, no quick hits. Quick hits here. It's not what I'm after. And then the LiveGood system follows up with over the next 30 days with a follow-up system about they've joined. It will remind them the cut-off to get placed in the matrix is every Thursday at midnight. So they're doing all that. Obviously, I would encourage you, if you do this and you get any pre-enrollees, obviously send them a little message from yourself anyway, so they've got a feel for there's a real person behind that link, and follow up with them yourselves. But you don't have to go overboard, heavy hitting them with follow-up emails. Have you joined yet? Have you joined yet? Because LiveGood are taking care of that in the background for you with a proven follow-up campaign, so you don't really have to worry. So anyway, that's the kind of stats. Let's go over to, obviously, the program I mentioned last time round is the, and why doesn't it want to show me? This is basically the My Lead Gen Secret page. The link below will take you over to there. Have a good read through, see if this is for you. Now, it's $30 a month. You get 100 fresh leads every day. So if you look at it on an average month, you're going to get 3,000 leads for the month. Now, there is a one-off payment for, access to the system and everything, which is $30. But you only pay that initial admin fee once, and then from there on in, it's $30. Now, in your first month, obviously, you are going to pay $30 up front for the month's worth of the leads. So your initial hit is $60. But honestly, guys, what I'm seeing of this lately, I take back everything I said a year ago about it, because it's starting to prove itself. And I think it just re-emphasizes the fact that we always blame traffic systems sometimes, but half the time it's, is your offer any good? Are you selling a product that people actually want, or an opportunity that is low entry enough that people aren't going to resist it? And yeah, what's your follow-up system like and everything like that? So, you can be, and I'll admit that now, you can kind of judge things a bit too hastily sometimes. So I want to show you the statistics here. So basically what it does, I code things as I send them out. I did miss one day, I think, for some reason. It tells you when it's gone. I'm using this thing called perfect timing. Let's just see. You can see there, they're saying we can now predict the optimal delivery hour of the day for each of your leads. In a nutshell, it's the time slot when the subscriber is most likely to open and click your emails based on historical activity. Again, whether that's something they do or not, guys, I don't know, but I tend to opt for that anyway, which I think has some validity to it, because I've noticed, depending on when I'm sending it out in the UK, there's a time lag sometimes between when I'm starting getting hits, if you like. So maybe they are waiting to send them, to people later in the day. The other encouraging thing, if I show you, I might have to cover out IP addresses, but let's go to the one where we got a lot of traction. This particular one here. Not going to show you the subject line. Obviously, if you join my team, I'm more than happy to share subject lines I'm using, contents of the actual emails, etc. I've got no problem with that. Let's have a look at the clicks. And you can see what I do like is a lot of it is tier 1 traffic. Now, if you're new to email marketing, basically traffic, they have different tiers. Tier 1 is generally USA, Canada, UK, Australia. So you would generally say more disposable income, more inclined to be looking at this type of offer. But don't hang everything on that, guys, because at the moment for LiveGood, one of the fastest growing countries is actually the Philippines. Because remember, this is a low ticket offer with LiveGood. I mean, $9.95 a month is affordable for most people. I'm not saying everybody. But what I do like, yeah. So from the point of your materials going out in English, you know, a lot of your prospects that are looking at it are going to be able to understand the materials you're sending out. You can see Canada there. Actually, I don't have to block anything out. There's no IP addresses or anything like that. But you can see that's what I like about it. A high proportion is obviously USA, which is fantastic, because on the latest weekly update video from LiveGood, Ben mentioned that the second biggest growth market they have at the moment is the USA. So it's kind of cool that a lot of the traffic that I'm getting from this source is tier 1 USA traffic. So again, this is where I can follow up now based on the stats and I can see in the LiveGood back office. I know that this email that went out on the 30th has been the one that's given me a high percentage of pre-enrollees and actually got my upgrade from. So you can dig into your emails, your subject lines, change things out, just have a little bit of a play around. I am going to send, I think one of these was a non-LiveGood one. I'll probably do 6 days will be LiveGood, and then I'll put another program in here just to test things out. So I won't do 7 days a week. What I'm looking to do is obviously get it up to 200 leads a day. Now, if you do join this program and you look to promote this as well to get sign-ups, I think if you get another sign-up, they actually give you, by default, you get another 100 leads a day for getting that first sign-up. So it's an incentive to promote the program as well. I don't know really what more I can show you guys. I mean, the mailing system, quite happy to let you see what that is. So I've got, when I'm mailing out 9,000, I've got currently 13,500 that I could mail. You can see I've just had an influx, 100 new leads today. So every day, getting 100 new leads. You've got your choice of who you send it from. I normally say it's from me rather than myleadgensecret. You can choose by lead partner, mail date. I just go with date, guys, because I don't know if that makes an ounce of difference. Any of the emails you've already sent out, you can obviously choose to reload them and send the same again if you want to do that. Or obviously, if you've got a new one, put your subject there. You've got the options to do first name, last name prefixes. I'd always recommend doing a first name prefix because I think when people see their name in the subject line and in an email, they're more inclined to have a look at it. Don't give too much away in your subject line. You don't want to, if they've seen 10 emails that day about LiveGood or whatever your program is, if it's really popular, you know, you've got less chance of it being opened if they think, oh, not another LiveGood email, blah, blah, blah. So try and keep that. You want pique their interest, but don't give the farm away in the subject line, if you see what I mean. Come down here, and then literally all you do, you take this area out, delete that. You can then post your text in if you've already got it. And a little box will come up. Loads of little tools here that you normally have when you're, you know, doing an email. Choose your sizing, fonts, bold, italics, all that sort of nonsense is there. This was the little perfect timing thing I mentioned before. So have a think about that. Maybe try a few without it. But I generally tend to use it, especially if it's going to the US market. I'd rather those emails are being released at a time when they're more likely to be opened by the recipient. Once you've done your email, you've got the preview box, so you can just scan through it, make sure you're happy, everything's in place, and then you literally send it. You get one send per 24 hours. So what is it in the UK? It's nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if I was to send that now, I would not be able to send my next email until after 2 o'clock tomorrow on Monday. So hopefully that makes sense. And that's it, guys. I mean, there's some, I don't know what that blurb is there. They do offer to sell you a, trying to think, there's a mailing package where the owner of the platform has got some pre-written email swipes, if you like, that you could use. To be honest, guys, I would not for something like that. I mean, Christ, the amount of months and years I've been looking at doing emails and promoting things and that, you build up a little kind of Rolodex yourself of materials and what you know, you're getting emails yourself every day, and you know what attracted you to look at it and what got you to look at that program and that. So you kind of get an idea after a while of what sort of subject lines to be using. Plus, there's all these great AI tools at the moment to sort of help. I'm actually a big fan of the Bard Google one at the moment. A lot of people are slating that, but I've found it's been giving better results than I was having with ChatGPT even. And I know a lot of it is how you prompt it and you ask the right sort of questions as to what it delivers to you. But yeah, Bard Google AI bot I would highly recommend. Anyway, going a little bit off topic there, I'll probably do a separate video on AI. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So the lead source, as I mentioned on the last video, is myleadgensecret. As you've seen here, obviously it was early days when I did last week's video, but getting the leads through. So far in that first week, we've already had an upgrade. And in a way, that upgrade is probably paying for me to be a part of the service, because you get paid $25 for any membership upgrades within LiveGood. That will be paid next week. Where are I? Go to my earnings. So I've had this $55 they just paid out. That is literally just the matrix earnings. So that's all kind of the activity going below me in my matrix, and I'm getting paid 2.5% on that. So I pay what, $9.95 a month currently to be a member. So I'm certainly not out of pocket, guys. And obviously I'm just building this. I haven't been driving it as much as I should be, but yeah, can you imagine where in a year's time where this will be, just through the sheer growth of the company? Because I think we're heading close to about 600,000 members, paid members now in 7 months. So it just keeps growing. The momentum is not slowing down. So you haven't missed anything. If you're thinking, oh, it's too late to join now, get in now, because seriously, this company is just gonna be massive. So I would highly recommend getting involved now. You can, as I say, hit the link below. You'll be taken through to the tour page. Put your details in there. Listen, if once you go through, you don't like what you see, you just think, no, this is not for me, you can unsubscribe, so you won't even get those follow-up emails from LiveGood. So there's no obligation. You don't need a credit card to have a look at anything. There's no obligation to buy anything. And that's the beauty of membership as well. No auto ship, so none of this nonsense you get with some programs where to get anything out of it, you must be on the $200 a month package that they're going to send you. None of that nonsense here. You buy what you want when you want. Difference being, if you choose to be a member at the $9.95, you are getting a massive discount off the retail prices. And even at standard retail, the prices are actually better than a lot of the stuff you're going to buy from other online sources or retail stores. So definitely recommend you have a look. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. So as I say, hit the link below if you are interested in getting a good lead source, to have a look at your LiveGood tour page or any other business you're promoting where you need to get good quality traffic. What I would say, if you do use, whether you use this source or you use any other solo ads, anything like that, do remember you need ideally to have some sort of a bridge page or anything when you are putting traffic through to this. If you suddenly use a source where you're chucking, I don't know, 10,000 leads a day at your tour page site, that is going to raise red flags with LiveGood as to what you're doing. The cheaper the traffic, generally you're going to get numpties the other end of it, and what could tend to happen is LiveGood would then get complaints about spam, stuff like that. So use a reputable traffic source, track it, use bridge pages or funnel pages. Again, if you join our team, we've got loads of different funnel pages you can use. You can set those up free on Leads Leap. I'll leave a link for Leads Leap below. I'm not going to do too much about them now, but I will do a separate video on them. Where are we at the moment? Running about 24 minutes, guys. I want to wrap it up, but it was just to give you a follow-up to the video I did on the 31st of July, where I mentioned I'd gone back to My Lead Gen Secret. And yeah, I think you can see, guys, that the numbers are starting to stack up. So as I say, if I'm getting anywhere from, say, 30, sorry, looking at the wrong page. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, the numbers are stacking up in terms of the pre-enrollees coming through, already an upgrade. And that's the real test of anything, is that it's all well and good getting pre-enrollees, but what I want to see is that the traffic's reasonable enough that it has the potential to get upgrades from it. Some of the other people, at least they've had a look, and you know, they're the type of consumer that it will take 5 emails from, or they'll have to revisit the website again to feel comfortable, and that's fine. We all do that in real life. Sometimes you're not always going to buy something the minute you see it. So yeah, you can see the numbers are coming through there. You've got great sort of statistic options in here, so you can see fully what's happening with the stuff you're sending out. That way you get to test your subject lines, your email content, etc. And you know basically what ones are working, so you could often reuse them. That is it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. So, as I say, hit the link below if you're not already in LiveGood, and we'd love to see you on the team. So you can go to my page for LiveGood, and equally, there's the other link will be there for My Leads Gen Secret. Not easy for me to say. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Hope you're having a great Sunday, and I'll catch you in the next video.